Boss, we're finally ready to put together a combat unit. Staff assigned to the unit will be dispatched as mercenaries to conflict zones. That should guarantee us a stable source of income. MERT deployment allows you to send combat unit staff on relatively easy missions suited to the unit's level. There's little risk, but the rewards are low too. However, there are also contracts known as dispatch missions that offer a higher risk and reward. Give your orders to undertake these missions using your iDroid.
Okay, so let's talk about combat deployment real quick. I was mentioning this beforehand, I think. But this is what actually this... Oh my god, look at this stuff! Holy shit. Well, ignore all this for now. Not down here though. Ignore all this. That is incredible. It takes 1 day and 16 hours. Where's the one that takes like 6 days? There are some that take 6 days. 6 real life days. You have to wait 6 actual days. And you can't just do the little trick where you change your time on your PlayStation. That doesn't work anymore. Because this is all internet based. Oh, they know. Clever. Very clever. But you can acquire like S plus rank R&D. Yeah. It's very, very tricky. But you need to have very good guys. I don't have any guys right now. I mean, combat unit composition E. I mean... terrible. So, what we're going to do is we're actually going to look over when it loads. I don't know why it takes so long to load. There we go. Dispatch missions, and there we go. Look, this is a blueprint mission. So we're going to want to do this one. It's going to take 11 in-game missions. It's an E difficulty, so we can probably not do it because I don't have anyone. Great. But when I assign people, we should be good to go. Plant gathering. I mean, early on, yeah, sure, do that. I mean, you get 20,000 GMP, but you have a 25% chance of getting some wormwood, which you can collect on the field, as you know. So, you know, it's sort of like, if you have the guys, just send them out. Maybe you'll get something, maybe you won't. And it's fine, you know? Maybe you get some GMP, maybe you get some wormwood. Wormwood? What the hell? Maybe you get some wormwood, it's totally fine. But this is what we want here. Storage, shed, destruction, helmets, so they don't have any more. Well, they have less. This is where they destroy security cameras. This is where they destroy the torches or flashlights, and there'll be other stuff down the line later on, which we don't really need to do. Security cameras not so much because they're kind of visible, like, and you can use them as bait, which we'll be doing later on because there aren't many security cameras anywhere right now. There are actually none, I feel. So there is that. Later down the line there will be, but we, like I say, you can use them as bait. Helmets. You can shoot them off with the... Is it an M4 that we've got? I think we've got an M4, right? Or an M16. You can shoot the helmet off, like, bing! And they'll go, oh, you know, suka bliet! And then you pull out your tranquilizer and then shoot them in the head. You can do that, but obviously it's a little bit tricky to pull off. I can only do it every so often, because when you shoot the helmet off, they get panicky and their head goes all over the place. So, yeah. And then they'll be like, CP, CP, this is Zoya 3! You know, I've been shot in the face, my helmets flew off. Over. You know what I mean? So, be a bit cautious about that. Anyway, I believe we can go to our mother base, our, what's it called, staff management. And if you want, I do this. I mean, you could spend ages doing it, guys. You could really just go through the whole thing and be like, right, well, he is, you know, a D on support unit, but he's A plus here. Let's go down to the bottom. Oh, look, Hideo's there. Look, A plus. I still can't believe that. Wait, are you in R&D? Hideo, are you in R&D? What are you talking about? You're an S on Intel. Why are you in R&D? Hideo, what are you playing at? Oh my god, Kojima, you fool! But yeah, let's go to the bottom then, shall we? Dire Barracuda. Yes, you seriously are fucking dire. Look at those skills, man! What the fuck? But yeah, click R3, down that is, and go to all staff. Boom!
Staff assigned. Unit function added. Development project has been added.
That's a lot of shit. So there we go. Now we can actually send our goons off into the combat deployment section because I now have lots of guys in a combat deployment bit. Oh yes. So we can go over here now and we can destroy some helmets, I think. Wow. That is a terrible probability. Well, 95%, yeah. But still, people are going to die. Worth it though, right? we have a 95% chance of winning. We have a 5% chance, 5% that we lose. Although I will tell you this, I had a alright, this is the worst thing ever. I had a 95% chance to do a 7-day mission, right? The mission that would take me 7 real life days. A 95% chance to do it. I got back, I'd failed it. After 7 days, it had failed. The 5% chance to fail, and it did. Holy shit. How unlucky is that? Quite. Alright, so let's go into our challenge task list and do everything here. There we go. Couple of A ranks. Very nice. Yeah, you can actually get them by doing S rank on missions. If you do all the tasks and some specific tasks, you will actually get some stuff done, some challenges and stuff like that. And if you get S rank, you'll also get one. So there you go. As you can see here, it's like performed 50 total tactical takedowns. Whoa, say that 10 times fast. Performed 50 total tactical takedowns. I would go on and on, but I don't want to. Alright, what's next on the mission list? Back up, back down. Rebel guerrillas are launching an offensive. Oh, yes. If I'm remembering correctly, and I probably am, we're going to need to go into our development real quick, and we're going to need a rocket launcher. Because we need to ride the horse, we need to pull out this launcher of rockets and blast some ass. And I also need to change into my new sneaking suit. Yes, I do. What do I need to get this one? Oh, 24 level R&D. Alright, rocket launchers. The Grom, right, when the Grom is actually all the way upgraded, it's pretty freaking good, like, you know what I mean? Dear. We could use the Killer Bee, although we can't. We need a missile guidance specialist. You can find specialists and stuff just like randomly, and some of them can be in missions. I completely forget right now, but I will, of course, look it up or, you know, just remember randomly, as you usually do. GCM fires 4, right? Where, yeah, multi-lock homing missile. It fires like 4 things at once, like, it's really good. What do we want, though? I mean, we could get the Grom. Yeah, we could. I guess, but then again, I mean, look at the Killer Bee. Oh, no, that's not Killer Bee, that's Killer Bee. Killer Bee is actually pretty shit, what the fuck? Yeah, look at that. The FBMR launcher. That is awesome. But I do need a better development team, and I need the blueprint. Okay, well, we are going to need a launcher. Because to do this without a launcher is almost digging your own grave. Like, seriously. Oh, if I'm quick, though. All the way over here. Of course, went the longest way around. Of course I did. Oh, my God. Also, of course, going to get our active sonar. There we go. So now we can, like, pound the ground, and it'll go bing, 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 bing. And it'll go out, and then we can see, kinda, where people and life forms are. It'll tell you the range of people. So if I can't see them, if they're in, like, let's say it's 3 guys in a building, I slam the ground, bing, 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 bing. It goes out. Oh, there's 3 little signatures that come up. So now I know there are 3 things in that building. I don't know if they're human or not, but there are 3 things in that building. Sometimes rats appear, and that's not good. Stun arm basically spins your prosthetic hand around, and you can use it like a taser. It's alright. I wouldn't really recommend it, though. It's kind of slow. You're best off just running up and punching them, to be honest. But yeah, there is that. I want to get all this stuff, of course, because it's just great, but right now we can't do that. I'm probably best off doing some side ops missions. So I'm going to show you a few of them, because, you know, that's just what I'm going to do. I don't really know if I want to be showing off all the side ops. I want to show off these ones, the Mother Base soldiers, the wandering Mother Base soldiers. I want to show those off, but I'm not too sure about, like, prisoner rescue, like I guess hostage rescue as well, highly skilled soldier extraction. I don't really know if I want to show them all off, because seriously, they're all quite similar, until you get to, like, the end. When you start getting into the harder missions, then they're quite interesting, because it's, you know, extract the tank unit, or eliminate the tank unit, and it can be like 1 tank, a fucking ICBM launcher. It's crazy. So there is that, and I'll probably show off those ones, and I might just show off all the things with 1 on them, like prisoner extraction 1, or extract the highly skilled soldier 1. I'll probably show off those, and I might do the blueprints as well. Maybe. You know what, I'll probably do all the number 1s, even though I tried to do that beforehand, and as you know, my recording fucked up. So that's always nice. But yeah, I think I'll do it like that, just so you can see what the missions entail, and then you sort of get the general gist. But yeah, let's just do a few of these then, shall we? Because we need some good stuff. Alright, so I've swapped into my proper sneaking suit, and as you can see, that is far better. Come on, look at that. That is sexy. Diamond Dog's on the side. Look at him. Does he not look bangable? And I'm not gay, but if I was, and if Snake was, and some say he is, I would. So yeah, seriously, you cannot deny that this looks fucking sexy. Oh my god! Right, well, we need to find the highly skilled soldier. We're in the right place. Oh, fighting has broken out amongst the staff. That's not good. What you can do is go back to the, I think I've mentioned this before, go back to Mother Base and you can raise staff morale, and they probably won't fight as much because they'll be like, yeah, we shouldn't really be fighting, the boss is going to be back soon and he'll probably kill us. If you don't come back for a very long time, you will get a special cutscene, which is pretty freaking interesting. It's like people having knife fights and stuff. Snake shows up, there's a bit of CQC. Maybe I'll get to show you that. Possibly, if I don't go back to Mother Base for quite a long time and I don't interact with any of my soldiers. Although I would highly recommend it. There are some things that people found out, like if you don't take a shower for a long time, you start getting flies around you. I didn't find that out until I started going for like an actual 100% run. Because I was like in the field all the time looking for blueprints constantly. And, you know, looking for soldiers to collect, all that stuff. So I didn't really find that out until I actually actively went for 100%. So yeah, I don't know how people found that out just by playing the game normally, because I always go back to Mother Base, because it's like highly recommended, you know what I mean? So, what the hell? I'm looking for a guy, he's a prisoner, correct? So, oh, he's a B-rank medical staff, nice. Yeah, I'm looking for a prisoner, I think I'm in the wrong area though. I'm sorry guys, I'll bother you in a bit though. I might have to go for those guys, because you know, B-rank medical, that's pretty good. Right, well, we can't actually use our active sonar now. It's probably just out in the middle of nowhere, right? Most likely. Right, so active sonar, or just the sonar, here we go. Send a sonar ping from your prosthetic arm to detect nearby soldiers, prisoners, and wild animals. Let's see what we see then, shall we? We found D-Horse, and that's it would seem. Amazing! So if we just keep running, of course right now the range is very poor. Oh, maybe he's actually down here. Probably not though, right? Oh, he's probably over here somewhere then. Oh, balls. It's going to take me ages to find him.
Boss, get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Well, I think I might have found where they are. Up on the ledge there.
That's the target.
Analysis complete.
Absolutely amazing. Alright then. Wait, is he meant to be the highly skilled soldier? He's a C in the support unit. Highly skilled my testicles. Sup, bitch? Oh dear. Well, they fucked up, didn't they? Really trying to take on Snake. Not a good idea, sirs. Not a good idea. Well, how about your mates then? Look at that. It's fucking Dennis the Menace. What are you then? You are a shitter. And so are you. They're all shitters, really. I'm gonna take them.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
There we go then. How amazing is that? Fucking hell. Oh, you always lose the hats. It'd be so funny if you could just pick it up and wear it. Right, so I want to show you the wandering Mother Base soldiers, because they are actually really interesting. They're actually quite far away though, aren't they? Great! I have to admit though, there's something really satisfying about riding D-Horse just in the sand like this. I don't know, like just, it's so soothing. Even though I hate sand, but of course this is a game, so it's totally fine. And there he is.
Analysis
That's
complete.
the target. I remember him. He was off base during the attack 9 years ago. Bring him home, boss.
Well, I'll give it a shot, because as you're about to see, these guys are very formidable. Of course, these guys were trained by Big Boss himself, so They are going to be extremely hard to take down. I mean, I could try and shoot them in the head, but if you get them in a CQC hold, you can hear them say something. So, realistically, I kind of want to get them in the CQC hold. But then again, I could just, you know, shoot them in the head, wake them up, then try. But sometimes they can flail quite violently, so I want to try and be quick with this.
Take this! Talk. It's you, boss. Where are your friends? It's you, boss.
Well, I expected him to say something different, but I guess not. Well, correct. It's me. I mean, surely, if he recognised it was me, I could have just let him go. He'd be like, oh, it's you, boss. I let him go and I say, that's right. We're starting back up again. Join Diamond Dogs. You know what I mean? But if you let him go, he'll turn around and slap you in the face and knock you out. So, there is that. Also, by doing these ones here, we can get, there you go, see it, obtain memento photo, Professor Galvez. Now, these memento photos, well, that's hard to say, are actually from Peace Walker. If you've never played Peace Walker, I highly suggest you do. It's a very good game. If you have a PlayStation 3, I believe it's on Xbox 360, you might be able to get it on PC, I'm not too sure. But if you have a PSP, you can definitely get it. Go and get Peace Walker. Actually, get the Metal Gear Solid HD collection. Unfortunately, it doesn't have Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes on it, which I think it should have done, to be honest, but that's totally fine. I guess it was a bit too similar to Metal Gear Solid 2, so that's why they didn't add it. Or maybe there's some sort of licensing issue. But seriously, Metal Gear Solid 1 needs a remaster. It really does. I cannot play that game to save my life. It's just too old for me. I know people are going to love it, but for me, I just can't handle it. It's just too blocky, too grainy. My TV makes it look awful. If I had an old CRT, then maybe I could pull it off, but I don't know, it just feels clunky nowadays. When you're used to stuff like, you know, so fluid controls, everything's perfect, I mean, you got no complaints, almost no complaints about the game, and then you play Metal Gear Solid 1 nowadays, and Metal Gear, honestly, I have a bit of trouble doing it. I have trouble going back to games. You know what I mean? I'm so spoiled with all these like fancy graphics. I mean, I'm not a graphics whore. I'm totally fine with shit graphics, even though for the time those graphics were insanely good. You know what I mean? I just struggle to go back sometimes. It's a shame, really, because I want to go back and play those old games. I want to be able to play Metal Gear Solid 2 on the PlayStation 2, but I have to play the HD version. I just can't not now. I mean, I've already experienced a superior version, so, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's look for some more missions to do then, shall we? Because we just need to, like, you know, get more people. I suppose prisoner extraction will do. We just need to, like, get more guys, have a better intel team, have a better R&D team, have better stats in general, and just get missile launchers. Because that's what we're going to need for this mission that we're about to do. Because if we don't, we're going to have a hell of a time. Alright, so you might remember this place from C2W. Oh yeah. And we actually have a prisoner in here, and that is what I was thinking of the entire time, where that prisoner was in there and he's guarded by a goon. Fantastic. So yes, this one could prove quite tricky, especially considering people have helmets, and I appear to have been spotted by a guy I can barely see. How lovely. Of course, it is the middle of the day, so it does make sense. Did I really get that guy? I'm very impressed with myself if I did. I did. Holy shit. Wow. Well, let's try not to fuck this up then. Holy crap. This is going to get quite tricky because I know there are a few guys around here that I can't see because they're inside buildings. Thankfully though, I have the sonar. And there we go. I do believe we're seeing 3 people in there. I think that's right. Because I'm sure a guy just walked in, or walked on the outside. Oh, thank you. Sandstorm. That is going to be good. We also destroyed this in C2W, if you remember. Oh, there he is. He's got a helmet and a shield. And I don't think you can pull him off the side. I tried to get behind him and pull him down, but I don't think you can. Can I shoot him in the back of the neck? See what I mean? It doesn't seem like I can. It seems these Ruskies are talking about me. How nice. Now if I'm quick, I might be able to get in front of him, shoot him in the face. Or I could CQC him. What? What is going on? Well, the amount of sense that made is roughly 0. Why would it kick the guy? I don't know.
That's the target.
Alright, well, this guy's probably a shitter. What about this guy?
Analysis complete.
He's a shitter as well. It's okay. Well, there were 2 guys over here chatting away. But thankfully, the storm is raging, so we can wander out. Now, I am going to ask, would you like to see every single side ops mission? Because I don't think you would, to be honest. So I'm going to ask, would it be okay if I did all the missions separate, apart from like the first ones? You know what I mean? Like Prisoner Rescue, I'm doing that now. You know, Prisoner Rescue 1, that's this one. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Very similar to all the rest. You know, you just pick up a guy, take him out, done. There you go, finished. Well, when I actually extract him, finished. Unlucky Dog, you know, same similar concept. And then there's secure the resources, I suppose. I guess I'll show you that. So if I show you the first ones, is that okay? I'm going to show you all the Wandering Mother Base Soldier ones, because that one actually goes towards a cutscene, or several cutscenes, and then one big finale, which confuses the hell out of me and makes me cry. So yeah, that's why I want to show you that. Did he shit? I think he did. Disgusting. But yeah, I doubt you want to watch all of these. There's 157, I believe. Does it actually say in the side ops list? 157. Yeah, I really don't think you want to watch all of those. Maybe the Blueprints one, I suppose, and the target practices, of course, because these are actually quite tricky. But once I actually have all of the pieces of the plant together, that makes a bit more sense to do them then, rather than, you know, sort of do them out of order. I'll do them all in one big video, I suppose. So there is that. So yeah, I mean, if you want to see more of the side ops, I'll do them, because realistically in the side ops, if you felt like it, I mean, you could just pull out your gun, walk up to someone and give him a few pops. If you wanted to, you could just shoot people in the face, because this is technically free roam, and this doesn't count towards your mission statistics. So you know, next time you go into a mission, you can probably get an S rank. Of course, your heroism might decrease, but that doesn't really matter, does it? Well, actually, maybe, you know, heroism could be quite good, especially early, considering you could get some early volunteers that might be pretty decent, but then again, you could just run around and find some guys who are vastly superior. So there is that. So yes, as of now, I'm going to go around looking for guys who are fairly decent so that I can actually get this rocket launcher. And then I'll meet you back in the ACC and we will continue our journey.